Good afternoon, traders. It is Friday, September 18, 2020, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, you can see here what happened with the Dow. It's another one of these crazy roller coaster days that opened basically unchanged, went lower, then went positive briefly, maybe 30, 45 minutes at the most there, and then it turned down pretty hard, and then rallied a little in the last 2 hours. Officially, the Dow ended up down 245 points. And normally, just like yesterday, with the crazy action we had yesterday, today's action I would expect would have caused us all kinds of problems with our trading. It did not. We had a spectacular trading day today. Everybody, everything went right. Um, and we ended up we had only 5 positions coming in, and we closed those 5 positions out with positive $19,000 closing out. $19,000 we closed out. I'll show you a couple of those, or at least one of those, in a second. And then we got into 11 new positions, which is kind of surprising with this Dow action. But we got into 11 new positions, 8 positive, only 3 negative, and we are carrying positive $20,000 going in, well, over the weekend and going into next Monday. So 19,000 plus 20,000, we're just shy of $40,000 day. That is a good day. And, just nothing went bad today. It was just one of those really nice days. If you are a follower of my crowded room versus empty room theory about markets and trading, I would say that the bad 6 to 8 weeks that we had previously cleared out the room, and we're now dealing with a fairly empty room, and the trading is good. Okay, now let me show you 3 of those stocks from this empty room. This first one, this one we closed out today. This is BLNK Charging Company, been really good for us. And yesterday we bought this right at the beginning of the day. It did close profitable, but it gapped up even more this morning. And we closed out BLNK Charging Company with positive $9,400. And from that chart, looks like our exit was pretty darn good in BLNK Charging. This next one was a big surprise, just out of the blue. This is RVP, which is Retractable Technologies Incorporated. I looked out just what Retractable Technologies Incorporated is. From best I can tell, they're dealing in market data. They're have something to do with making what I look at day after day. Anyway, this thing's just, I opened this up so you could see today's action in detail. This thing is just trucking along, not doing anything. And then this last 15-minute bar, something happened. I have no idea what it was. Rumor, speculation, who knows. This thing takes off. We grabbed it, and I was surprised that we didn't even get much slippage on this. Something like this normally you can may have your buy stop in here, but you end up filled up here. That didn't happen to us. We got filled right where we were supposed to, and this thing closed almost on its high there. We're holding $5,900 in open trade in Retractable Technologies Incorporated. We have 9,000 shares in that stock. And then finally, and this is really interesting, this is CASA, or CASA Sciences Incorporated. You remember we bought this last Friday, and the thing okay, we bought this thing at under $3. We bought 16,500 shares for under $3. Over the weekend, on Monday, it gaps up from 275 or something like that to almost $8 here, and so that keeps us in the trade. Then we took our profits here, a little pullback on our profits. We still took $58,000 out of CASA Sciences, and then this thing goes into 3 days of just trucking along, not doing anything, about right at where we got out. And then this morning, it gaps up. Big gap there, even though it may not look so big with this chart because of this huge gap back here. But it goes from $7 on the close yesterday to $10 on the close today. We buy the gaps. We got in there as soon as we could, and we are holding $7,100 in open trade in CASA Sciences Incorporated. Remember, this is the company that's on to something with Alzheimer's. Don't know exactly what it is, but obviously very strong. To see this thing happen, and then rather than sell off, as we've seen so many times, it goes on for 3 days, and then it does it again today. So very strong. I would expect this stock to move higher. Anyway, great. I just love making money like this on a Freaky Friday because it happens so few times. Anyway, you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to have a fabulous weekend, and I'll be back here on Monday trading as usual.